Time for Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618 app is powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Mount Vernon Rams basketball is also presented in part by Ren Lake College, Country Financial Agent Josh Bentley, Mays & Sons Plumbing, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Munkin Toyota, Landers Collision Centers, Bean Insurance, People's National Bank, State Farm Agent Tony Welt, SSM Health, Culver's of Mount Vernon, Hennigan and McGovern, Huey and Newell Funeral Homes, Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, and the Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Day before Thanksgiving means an early start for the Mount Vernon Rams tonight here in Springfield. Good evening from the capital city. I'm Chris Hugo for your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show, 94.1 FM and the Section 618.com mobile app. As the Mount Vernon Rams 0-2 on the year, battle the 1-0 Springfield Senators tonight on their home floor. And, of course, Joby Crum Senators got off to a hot start here in this Stovetop Stuffing Classic with a big win on Monday night, 67-35 over the Taylorville Tornadoes. They've been idle since. They took last night off. Meanwhile, the Rams lost to Granite City on Monday night. Followed it up with a come-from-behind loss, if you will, to the Triad Knights. The Rams led most of the way, even led by as many as 4 at the end of the third quarter. Outscored 18-7 in the fourth frame last night to fall to Triad. That sets up this matchup tonight. A 4 o'clock JV start. In fact, the JV Rams came away with another win, 69-61 over the Senators just a moment ago. But now tonight it's the varsity's turn to crack that goose egg in the win column. We'll see if they can do it. We'll have your Munkin Toyota keys to the game coming up a little bit later on this Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this matchup. We'll talk more about what's going on in the Central State 8 Conference. That's the home of the Springfield Senators. More to come on that. We'll take that break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for.
Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting walk-in Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
Landers Collision Center's skilled technicians have what it takes to correctly diagnose the issue and get it fixed right the first time. They repair all semis, RVs, and motorhomes because, big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Tonight it's the Rams and the Senators from Springfield High School. Great to be with you from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, where tonight the Rams meet again. SHS, the Senators, out of the Central State 8 Conference. We'll recap the Stovetop Stuffing Classic to this point in a moment, but we told you about the Central State 8. It has a lot going on. That is the conference for the Senators, a 10-team conference, which means it's closed in football. That is until next year when they add their 11th team. Lincoln, the Rail Splitters, are coming back after what they consider to be a mistake to go to the Apollo Conference. In my opinion, it's what it seems. They joined the Apollo in 2017 after becoming one of the founding members of the CS8. Long drive is what they blame. However, it did not really help them in the other sports like they thought it would as far as going in place of football, trying to get more wins in a very tough Central State 8. Left there for the Apollo again, trying to get more wins, and it did not benefit the other sports whatsoever as it reads in some of the media articles I was able to read. However, for the Rail Splitters, they'll be joined. They come in 23. Not sure what they're going to do about 11 teams for a football conference, but in 2024, just announced this week, Quincy Notre Dame will join the CS8 for football only. They'll have 12 teams. They'll go to 2 divisions in the Central State 8. And, of course, when they do that, one division will have SHG, Springfield, QND, which is Quincy Notre Dame, Jacksonville, Lanphier, and Southeast. Meanwhile, the other will have Rochester, Chatham-Glenwood, Normal U-High, Lincoln, and then both Decatur schools, Eisenhower and MacArthur. So that's kind of one of the conference shifts we expected to see. We did not expect them to go 11 and 12, but we knew when they added that odd 11th team, something was going to have to give. And so QND finally makes the decision to bolster up that football schedule and join a now 12-team CS8 in 2024 with 2 divisions. And they will play some crossover games. They'll play 5 conference games, and should be very interesting to see how the CS8 continues to dominate the high school football landscape. You're probably more concerned with the 2022 Stovetop Stuffing Classic, and here we are. Monday night, of course, you may remember the Rams lost to Granite City 59-45. Springfield all over Taylorville 67-35. While last night at Taylorville, Granite City edged the Tornadoes 46-43, while Triad came into the King City and knocked off the Rams 55-48. Tonight here in Springfield, it's the Rams and Senators at Triad. They welcome Granite City. And then Friday night, they'll have varsity-only matches here in Springfield. Granite City will battle the Senators at 5, followed by Triad and Taylorville at 6:30. The Rams are idle on your Black Friday. Then Saturday night, the tournament will end. Varsity-only action on Saturday. Taylorville Tornadoes, Mount Vernon Rams, 5 o'clock. And then Triad in Springfield at 6:30. Granite City, as the odd man out, will have the night off. We owe you Munkin Toyota keys to the game. MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com makes it easier than ever to shop with SmartPass. From the dealership or the couch, see live inventory and pricing, as well as unlock all deals. Save time, shop smart with SmartPass at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com. We'll take a break, come back, get you those Munkin Toyota keys to the game here on your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Ram fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Rend Lake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be taking home the dub with this high-quality education. You could join the workforce with the skills you'll learn through a certificate or degree program, or go on to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price. Take control of your future and visit us online at rlc.edu. Rend Lake College. Your journey starts here.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
People's National Bank has 2 great CD specials for you. A 9-month CD at 2% APY and a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY. Come in today to take advantage of this limited time offer. Stop by any People's National Bank location and open a 9-month CD at 2% APY or a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY today. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Annual percentage yield accurate as of September 27th, 2022. $500 to open and obtain APY.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM, or we're live on the Section618.com app, streaming video here in Springfield as the Rams battle the Senators here tonight. The Senators are 1-0, of course. They got big nights on Monday out of Carlos Day, Mylan Logan, each with 10. And then Brandon Robinson had 14 in the win over Taylorville. The Rams see Taylorville on Saturday to wrap up the Stovetop Stuffing Classic, and then they go right out of the frying pan into the fire. They will have the Centralia Orphans, I believe that's at home on Friday the 2nd. And then on the 3rd, it is at Southern Illinois Classic, where the Rams will have the Salem Wildcats in what's sure to be a thriller in the nightcap eve, if you will, the second game to the last one, or the penultimate game, if you will, in the Southern Illinois Classic. Great regional rivalry between those two hotly contested teams on Saturday, December the 3rd, at the Southern Illinois Classic. Tonight's the Stovetop Stuffing Classic here in Spring Patch as the Rams battle the Senators. And we'll get to your starting lineup, sponsored by Hall Insurance Group after the national anthem, which is still to come. But this is your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show, and they would like to welcome Welch Collision Center to the Landers Collision Center team. Now with more locations to serve you, call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Keys to the game tonight, rebounding. We've seen that become an Achilles heel for this Ram team that's often been outsized. And I say often, it's obviously a small sample size here in this calendar season, but the Rams have been out-rebounded most of the year. At least it feels that way. Outmanned, outbodied at many times in the paint. They're going to find shots. They're going to have to find secondary scoring tonight. Can't rely only on Devontae Nesbitt. Going to have to find guys that can knock down some shots or get into the paint and use those bodies. And are going to have to make free throws, which were slightly improved by recollection last night when compared to Monday. Those are your keys to the game, handed to us by Munkin Toyota. Visit Munkin Toyota in person for a professional showroom presentation on all vehicles, including a thorough explanation of all available options and specs of each vehicle. That's just part of their world-class service. Find them west of the interstates in Mount Vernon or shop online, MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com. So we told you about the Central State 8 expansion and how they will go from 10 to 11 with Lincoln coming back. Lincoln, of course, a founding member. And what are they going to do with 11 members? Well, the article I was reading, I didn't bother to scroll past the ad. That pesky ad got in the way in the middle of the body of the content. And so, scroll down a little further after another buddy of mine pointed out what was going on. They're going to play some crossover games with the Big 8 so that there's not an odd man out, and everybody gets a similar number of games in the 11-team Central State 8 next football season. Again, they welcome QND, Quincy Notre Dame, into the fold in 2024. Football-only member, and that will give them 12 teams, 2 divisions of 6 in 24. South 7 welcomes a new football member in 2023 as the Granite City Warriors will join as a football-only member on a provisional basis. And again, they'll reevaluate that, I believe, in 24 or 25 and possibly look to add Granite City as a full-time member, perhaps. They've been declined before. So there's a little bit of conference talk on this Thanksgiving Eve as the Rams hope for a cornucopia of shots to fall tonight and get a win here on the road at Springfield before coming back on Saturday night to wrap up this tournament. Here, the Stovetop Stuffing Classic. And again, this is a 5-team tournament. It rotates. The hosts rotate year after year. The Rams will have it at the end of their 5-year deal in 2026. And so we will look very much forward to the Rams hosting that because it appears as the host stays home all week and everybody goes to them. So that's actually kind of fun when you look at it that way. We need to pause to pay tribute to country. We'll honor America with the national anthem coming up here from Springfield High School in the capital city of Illinois. There's more to come on your Landers Collision Center's pregame. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
It's truck time here at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. Chris Wilson here. If you've ever wondered what you'd look like behind the wheel of a brand new Tacoma or Tundra, I'm here to tell you we can make it happen. Not only are these trucks dependable, they are sharp. We've got 60 months, 4.29% APR for qualified buyers. And with interest rates these days, you know that won't last long. The Tacoma and Tundra are both loaded with features you won't find on any other truck models. Come check them out at Munkin Toyota and tell them Chris sent you.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit HallInsGroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. HallInsGroup.com.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
And welcome back to Springfield High School in the capital city as we'll get to know your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups to wrap up this Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame live on 94.1 FM, or you can watch us live on the Section618.com app here tonight. Starting at one guard, of course, for the, you want to say the Spartans. We're not at Southeast. We're at Springfield High. For the Senators, they'll start a 5'9" junior, number 4, Carlos Ray, a 5'10" senior, number 24, Artez Hansen, and your forwards tonight will be a 6'5" sophomore, number 5, Mylan Logan, and a 6'6" junior, number 15, Paul Hartman. Rounding out the starting lineup, a 6'6" junior, number 34, Brandon Robinson. While for Tim Holloway's Mount Vernon Rams tonight, they will start familiar 5. Your guards are going to be number 1, Kerry Richardson, number 3, Roland Adams, number 5, Boo Ray Nesbitt Jr., number 15, Colin McClure, and number 50, R.J. King. And the heights for the Rams in order, 6'1", 6'3", 5'11", 6, and 6'4", so you can see the height advantage belongs to Joby Crumb's Springfield Senators. Lineups are presented by Hall Insurance Group. Don't waste your time. Let Hall Insurance do the shopping for you. Go to HallINSGroup.com. Get a quote fast. That's HallINSGroup.com. It'll be another black, red, and white team here for the Rams tonight after Granite City and Triad. The Senators are dressed in their home whites with red numerics and lettering trimmed in black, and a black checkered arrow look down the sides of their shorts, while the Rams will be in their away blacks tonight. White lettering and numerics trimmed in orange. Mount Vernon, abbreviated Mount across the chest. It'll be King and Robinson here for the Spartans as we're about to get underway. Springfield High School from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Tip control in the backcourt. This will be the point guard, Carlos Day, with the basketball right of the circle. It's a bounce pass to the deep right wing here. That is Hansen with the basketball. Now to the left arc for Hartman. Thought about a drive, instead goes to Day. Looking left side, almost had it picked away by Nesbitt. And now they throw to the right sideline for Artez Hansen. A left-hand dribble near the wing. He'll go back right wing, launch a left-handed jumper. It's no good. Rebound underneath will belong to... It'll belong to the Senators. Hansen with the basketball, left-hand dribble to the back to the center circle. 7:22 mark of the first, no score. Only one shot taken so far. And it belongs to the winners of the tip-off, the Springfield Senators. 3 on the way again, no good by the Senators. Rams will finally get a rebound, and we will head the other way here in Springfield. It's Nesbitt quickly trying to get to the basket, goes backdoor, shots blocked. That was R.J. King. His shot was blocked. Rebound will go the other way. And now, easy layup there by the Senators, and they'll take a 2-0 lead as that was an easy layup for Hansen. 1 of 3 from the field now for Springfield here in the early going. 6:47 mark of the first quarter. I didn't get my book set up all the way. I apologize. Trying to finish that up. Underneath, they play a little quickly, and pushed out of bounds was Hansen, but it looks like they're just going to call that he stepped out or last touched by the Rams and stay with Springfield. 6:38 mark of the first quarter. It's 2-0. Rams trailing here to the Senators. All the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Number 1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Pardon me, Rams with the basketball. It was inbounded by Nesbitt, and they'll turn it over as it got away from Adams. Day into the front court, looking for the lob into the paint. Robinson underneath, almost stolen away, but recovered by Day. Elbow jumper from the left side is no good. Missed an opportunity there. Rams will get the rebound, take this thing the other way, and it'll be Nesbitt. Length of the floor, off the baseline, gets a jumper. We're tied at 2 here, first quarter, 6:14 mark. Day in front of the timeline with a right-hand dribble. He'll right hand to the center circle. Looking between the rings. Kind of a jumbled mess here for the Rams defensively, and they're able to get back in position. Up top, Hansen. Back to the volleyball line. Right-hand dribble, 5:53 mark of the first quarter. We're tied at 2. Robinson outside the paint. Going to look to work King back. Nope, he'll just pull up and knock it down. Makes it look easy, and it's 4-2 Senators. I'm going to do that. They are the Senators. I started to call them the Spartans earlier in the pregame, and now I'm struggling when I do call them the right team. Nesbitt to McClure between the circles. Adams got a touch. Back to Nesbitt near the top of the key. Right-hand dribble, elbow. Kicks to the right side. Good head fake, but it's a travel. Kerry Richardson had the right idea. It'll be the second turnover, however, on the Rams in the early going. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. sponsor of our Ram of the Week award. 5:29 left in the opening quarter, 4-2. Rams on top, or Rams trailing, I should say. Senators doubling up the Rams at this 5:23 mark. Day to the right wing for Logan. To the top for Hanson. Able to find Hartman off of the arc. Goes right back to Day left wing. Good defense to help off the wing as they go back to the right arc now for Hanson. He'll try to dribble in at the post. He was falling with the basketball, made the shot, but it's a travel. First turnover of the night on Springfield with 5:06 to play in the first. It's still 4-2. We do not have a good angle for our scoreboard clock, so that's why there's no game time on the on-screen scoreboard on the Section 618 app. Off the sideline, McClure battling Day. Throws it to Adams at the top, 4:55 left in the first, 4-2. Rams trailing Springfield as Adams going to go to the basket. Curled, went baseline. Makes it look easy. We're tied at 4. That was a good look for Adams. 4:40 left, first quarter. Good ball fake on the shot by Hanson. He'll throw left side. Off the wing, dribble by Logan in the paint. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound will go to the Senators. Who'll get another offensive look. Runner in the paint, going to fall off the back of the iron. Put back, not there either. Maybe the third time will be the charm, and it's not. So they, on that possession, get about 3 offensive rebounds and still don't have anything to show for it as Hartman is fouled and will go to the line to shoot a couple. So we are tied at 4, first quarter, 4:21 left. We'll try to get you some scores in a moment. Presented by Tony Welch, your good neighbor State Farm agent. Find him around town or in that famous white State Farm Jeep. It's Morrison, Nesbitt, Adams, King, and McClure for the Rams. Hartman, Robinson, Logan, Day, and should still be the starters. Hanson, the other Senator on the floor. First free throw, no good. He'll have another on the back end of this 2-shot set with 4:21 remaining in the first. Tied at 4. No good. Missed them both. Rebound will be tipped. It'll be McClure off the tip by King. It'll be Nesbitt to bring it across the timeline. 4:17 left in the first. Right of the circle, Navante. Going to hand off at the wing. Morrison to the left side for Adams. He thinks he has a seam. Nothing there in the paint. Kicks it back to the outside, Morrison. Has his pocket picked, and it'll be recovered by Hartman. Will he go to the length? No, it'll be stolen away. Good job by Nesbitt. Morrison in the backcourt. Going to give back to Bourret. 3:55 left in the first. We're tied at 4. Nesbitt into the front court for the Rams. Crossover dribble. Goes right block. Has it blocked out of bounds. And it'll be recovered here by the Senators. Quickly into the front court goes Hartman. Leaves it to the left side for Logan. Right hand dribble. Now skips it to Hartman. Back on the far sideline. 3:39 mark of the first. Tied at 4. Day looks to the left side. Has Hartman. Nope, that's Logan. 2 Hartman underneath. On a back cut. They'll throw into the corner, however. Missed opportunity. Hanson back to the top for Logan. 3:25 left. Again, we're tied at 4. First quarter just underway practically. Stovetop Stuffing Classic, night number 3. This will be Hanson coming around to the top. He's between the circles, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Now launches a 3. It's no good. They're ice cold from the outside, and this one will go the other way. It'll be a kick to Adams for a 3 of his own. That's in and out. So the Rams can't knock that one down. We're still looking for our first Mays & Sons Plumbing 3 of the night. Rebound takes it the other way. It'll be Robinson. Low post. Turnaround coming to the paint. That's good. He is looking good early. Roland Adams up top. Going to leave it for Jacob Morrison. Back to the far sideline. Colin McClure to the top. Adams thought about it. Hand quickly in his face from number 15, Hartman. Now it'll be Morrison with a jumper from 12. It's no good. Rebound will be tipped. Adams came up with it. Gives to McClure for a 3. It's in and out, no good. The Rams struggling somewhat. King trying to put one back up. It's no good. And unbelievable. Unfortunate turn of events for the Rams. And now it's 6-4 Senators as they have the basketball in the front court with 2:08 to play in the first. It's a briskly moving first quarter in case you just turned in. Streaming presented by Rend Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. Over 100 degree and certificate programs to save you thousands. 1:55 left in the first. Almost stolen away by the Rams, but it's recovered as Hartman chases it down near the timeline and gives to Hanson on the right side. With 1:48 left. Hanson, a left-hand dribble. Looking for the ball screen up top. Slips into the paint. Layup off the right block is no good, but it'll go to the line to shoot 2 on another Mount Vernon foul. A foul beyond McClure. Artez Hansen has 2 on the night. He'll look for 3 and 4 here at the charity stripe. Trying to stretch it to a 2-possession game. He'll make the first free throw. He'll have another. Line change for the Rams. We see Price, Pilson, Timmons, Richardson, and Millsap for Mount Vernon. They've been experimenting with line changes in the JV games. They've done it somewhat now in the varsity, but just a full line change here in this varsity contest. Is a second free throw by Hansen, no good. Rebound will be poked out of bounds. Looks like it's last touched by the Senators. It'll be Ram basketball, down 3 with 1:38 left in the first. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily 8 until 4 at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. 7-4 score. I can have an obstructed view of the far scoreboard. Left of the circle, it's Marlon Price for the Rams. Cole Timmons off of the right volleyball line, steps top of the key. The Rams throw it away, and that's recovered by the new entry into the game, Seth Impson, into the backcourt. So 4th Rams turnover of the night, 1:12 left in the first. Rams are down 3. Between the circles here is Logan. Looks to the left elbow. Good pump fake there by Hartman, and he'll throw underneath, and there it is. Brandon Robinson, his 6th point of the night. 9-4 Senators, less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. It's Kerry Richardson with it in front of the Senators bench. That's more of a maroon than a red. Certainly looks like red on the jerseys, but maybe I'm colorblind as I see the coaching staff in all maroon. Rams with the basketball, deep left wing, Millsap, right of the circle. This is Price looking to the sideline for Richardson coming around. Half minute to go here in the first. It's 9-4. Rams are down 5, likely want the last shot here. Millsap through the circle, back to the right sideline for Timmons. Timmons will skip it to Price. 23 seconds left. It's Richardson with the basketball. 18 seconds, 9-4. Rams trailing here. Again, they want the last shot of the quarter. At the circle, Millsap got it from Richardson. He'll go to the far side, stands on the Capitol Dome. At least the insignia on the floor, and now we're going to have an illegal screen on the Rams, and this will turn it over. At least I thought that was the call. There it is. So they'll call that on Pilson, and that'll be the 3rd foul on the Rams. 5.3 ticks to go on the first quarter clock. Impson will inbound far sideline here. They throw into the corner, and it's tipped out by Millsap. All the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports, #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Explore a multitude of vehicles at Holzhauer's in Nashville. Off of the far sideline, it's Impson, right of the circle. Logan, 3 seconds. Logan with 2. Gives it to Robinson as the time expires. He'll lose it out of bounds. And that'll end our first quarter after 1. It is Springfield 9, the Rams 4. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for.
Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting Walk-In Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
Back in Springfield from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth as the Mount Vernon Rams trail the Senators 9-4 as we head to the second quarter. Chris Hugo with you solo tonight. Hank Evans on assignment. Jeff Crow taking care of the video angles for the Section 618 app, while it's Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio as we get underway here in the second quarter, as the Rams had 5 turnovers in that first quarter. Out-rebounded 8-6 unofficially by the Senators, who are 4 of 11 from the inside after 1, and we'll have a turnover in the front court here by the Rams, so that'll be their 6th of the night. Do our darndest to get you full stats here tonight in our Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. That'll be coming up at the end of the second. 9-4, Rams down 5. Empson with the basketball for the white-clad Senators. As checked in during the quarter break was Damon Sturm, and it slips through his fingers out of bounds. That'll be the third turnover of the night on the Senators. If you've been hurt on the job, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. Experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. Rams down 5. Adams coming around for the far side. That'll be a foul on Sturm. That'll be his first. Should be the first on the Senators. Back here on Saturday night, I believe a 5 o'clock start. Rams will wrap it up against the Taylorville Tornadoes. And now the Rams will inbound, left side of the basket. They'll give to McClure for a 3 try. It's on the way. It's good. That's a big 3. Colin McClure knocks down the Mason Sons plumbing 3-pointer. We have a whistle. And they call a delay of game on the Rams. Not sure what that was. It was screened by the Senators, but I don't know if they're saying that they kicked the basketball or something beneath the basket. Tim Holloway, Quinn McClure looking for explanations, and I don't know many that can give them one. Cuts it to 2. It's 9-7 after the big Mason Sons plumbing 3 by Colin McClure. With it up top, Hanson looking to the right, Hartman. Empson off of the far sideline looking for the screen. Robinson, he'll get it beyond the arc. He has 6 tonight. Now to Hanson, left wing. Gets a ball screen, not going to go back left. Use it. Lefty shot on the way. In and out. Rebound will go to the back door for Navante Nesbitt. And now Rams quickly in transition. Navante with a finger roll. Big play there by Bourret as he'll pick up 2 more. He has 4, and we're tied at 9. 6:45 left, second quarter. Rams have tied it up with a nice 5-0 run to start the quarter. As Hampson will drive off a curl. Missed the shot, but it's picked up by Empson. His is no good as well. Rams will get the defensive board that time. And now go on the other way, get an easy layup, and the Rams take their first lead. Big layup there. The Rams take the lead up 11-9 as Nesbitt gets another, and he has 6. This timeout is presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. Trying to get our stats all cut up here in the book. We do. Have to keep full stats, so we probably won't have as many instant replays tonight, if any, here on the road at Springfield. 11-9 score, 6:28 mark of the first half. We'll have your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show following this second quarter. We'll recap the first half that is. Currently, was at that point. Rams have really rallied back here to start the second quarter. They're in the middle of a 7-0 run, thanks to a McClure 3 and then back-to-back turnovers into layups for Navante Nesbitt. Actually, that second one, was a defensive board into a layup. Had such speed, it felt like it was off of a turnover. Day bounce pass into the front court as he's back into the game. Gives to Hanson. Hartman up top to the left wing. That was Logan back to Day. Day picks it up. He's leaning in for the shot. They'll call the travel instead. That'll be the second turnover of the quarter on the Senators. Then this will go the other way at the Rams up 11-9. Rams looking for their first win on the year. 6:10 left, second quarter. Chris Hugo with you in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Rams basketball is driven by Holzhauer Auto Motorsports as Nesbitt will kick it to the outside. Left wing 3, no good. McClure. Rebound will be tipped around. It'll be Nesbitt to come up with it. He has the basketball. He'll drive far. Now kick to the back door. Yes. R.J. King and 1. Good find by Nesbitt. And out of the free throw line to shoot the and 1 will go R.J. King on the second team foul of the night here by the Senators. I believe that's the first on Robinson. Rams would love to get him into foul trouble. He had 14 in the win the other night against Taylorville. Looking for the three-point play is RJ, and it's off the back of the iron and no good. Rebound will go to Robinson. Senators with the basketball, down 4. Big run by the Rams to start the quarter. And now it'll be pushed into the backcourt, but it was tipped. They're going to call the over and back. It was not tipped, so another turnover on the Senators. That's the third. And credit the speed of Nesbitt for absolutely messing with the momentum there for the Senators and forcing the turnover. Now Navante will have it in the backcourt off of the inbound. Left-hander will switching to the right. At the center circle where he'll pause. 5:30 remains in the first half. 13-9 Rams. It's been all Rams here in the second quarter. Air out of the basketball, if you will, aside from the fact that he's still dribbling. But Rams have gone to four corners here with 5:13 left in the half. Now to McClure in front of the scorer's table. Makes a move back to the circle. He'll hand off to Adams. Was looking for a reverse. He's stuck on a trap, and now he'll come around. Picks up dribble, but picked up his foot as well, and that'll be a turnover on the Rams. Barely picked his back foot up off of the ground, and that'll be a turnover on Mount Vernon. 13-9 score, Rams by 4 with 5:01 left in the first half. Right-hander will Carlos Day. Looking for his first bucket of the night. Goes to the right side. Bounce pass will be to Hansen. Hansen looks for Logan between the circles. Looks at a head, lost it, it'll be recovered. The fourth turnover of the quarter by the Senators. Coach Crum not happy, and now it'll be Navante Nesbitt into the front court. Looks to the left side. Adams wants the long three. No, it's hard off the back of the iron. And the rebound, however, will go to R.J. King, who chased it down. Good hustle there by R.J. It's Navante Nesbitt now with it. Bure throws over to the left side for Adams. Going back to the right for Kerry Richardson. 4:24 left in the second quarter. 13-9, Rams by 4. Good dribble penetration. Oh, Richardson's shot will be blocked. Adams will recover. Now it's Nesbitt with it near the top. All the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. We're buying a vehicle is simple, easy, and fun. Log on to holzhauers.com for more. Right-hand dribble here by Bure. Over the shoulder pass. It'll be to RJ going to the basket. His shot will be blocked. Went against a triple team, and the defensive rebound will go to the Senators. Now Hansen pulls up inside the free throw line. He's fouled into the line to shoot two. We'll go Artez Hansen. Rams fans love winning. It's what you do. Discover your next big win at Rend Lake College. More than 100 programs in one of the state's most affordable colleges right there in your backyard. Now that's a win. Visit rlc.edu for more info. Your journey starts here as the Senators look for their first points of the quarter. There it is. First point. Cuts it to a possession deficit here. 13-10. He'll try to make it 13-11. Don't have any scores to report from anywhere yet tonight, but when we do, they'll be sponsored by Tony Wilcher, State Farm agent. Having a local agent matters for your insurance. His State Farm team is ready to help. We can tell you, however, the JV won tonight 69-61. Not used to telling you about a JV score in a tournament, so my apologies. Out of habit. Nesbitt into the front court near the volleyball line. Throws to the far sideline for Marlon Price. With a right-hand dribble between the circles, coming to the near wing. Goes back left of the circle for Richardson. 13-11, Rams by 2. A 9-2 run to start this second quarter sees them on top. Now Marlon Price, bounce pass to Nesbitt, slips his defender, has a seam left, cuts into the paint, layup good, and one. All right. Nesbitt 6 in the quarter, 8 on the night. Let's see that again. I think we got it. Nesbitt lost it, regained control, spun, went in against traffic, and got the layup. Kind iron helped. But what a play by Bure. And there's our first instant replay of the night. Stretch the boundaries of Hugo's comfort zone here. Free throw good. Big three-point play for Navante Nesbitt. 14-11 Rams. Lead is 3. 9 points in the night by Nesbitt. 16-11, pardon me. The lead is 5. As now we'll have a illegal screen underneath it looked like. Let's see if that's actually the call. As Day was on the left wing, Robinson was trying to come out to screen, and when he did, ran into the defender. So that'll end up as Ram basketball on the offensive foul and turnover. And I believe that's 2 on Robinson now. So the Rams inbound, length to the floor, 3:06 mark of this second quarter. Nesbitt throws into the corner for Marlon Price. Stolen away, almost, but out of bounds. And they say it's off of the Rams. I don't know about that. Official says off of the Rams, and so it will stay with the Senators. 2:59 to play here in the second quarter. Trying to find our next Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week to help protect what matters most. Call Josh Finley, your local country financial agent in Mount Vernon. Day throws to the right side for Hansen. Coming off of the wing, now throws it back to the top, Logan. And we'll have another illegal screen. I'm not going to say that's a makeup call by any stretch of the imagination, but it sure appeared to be one. 6 turnovers on the Senators here in the second quarter unofficially. And a 16-11 game, 2:45 mark of the second quarter. A side out of bounds in the backcourt. It'll be Nesbitt to walk it across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Now switching right. Going to bounce it over to Adams. Adams fakes right, goes left, throws to Timmons, who checked in. Timmons, Millsap, Nesbitt, Adams, and Pilson for the Rams. They force a pass to Adams. He'll turn. It was almost stolen away by Sturm. And now they throw to Millsap. Now Timmons off of the right arc. Left-hand dribble using the screen to get to the top and throws over to Nesbitt. 2:20 mark. We're in the second, and we do have a quick foul there. So Day will pick up his second foul, and it looks like that's the 15th foul. No, 16th foul. They've not put one up on the board then. So the Rams unofficially in the bonus, unless that was a misspeak. 2:17 mark of the second. Rams up 16-11 over the Springfield Senators tonight on the road. Right-hand dribble up top. Adams will get high-low, and his shot's going to be blocked. Putback is there. Good job by Wyatt Pilson to clean it up. Another offensive board for the Rams. They lead set by 7, 18-11, as we'll look for Day up the right side. Foul will be on the floor. Looks like on a hand check, and it'll be on Millsap. So that'll be the 5th on the team. Rams are indeed in the bonus. That was the 16th foul. They hadn't put one up on the board from earlier. That'll be the 5th on the Rams as Hansen will inbound. Looks for Logan. Between the circles he'll throw to the deep left wing here in front of us for Day. Crossover dribble, gets into the paint inside the free throw line, has to kick. Hansen wants a 3 from the corner. It's in and out, no good. So they miss another 3, and the Rams will get the rebound. And rebounding has evened up here in the second quarter. Nesbitt with the basketball. Sure to be one of our Malvern and Culver's 3 stars of the game at this rate. With a minute 30 left, second quarter, it's 18-11, Rams by 7. A 3-possession lead is opened up here in the second quarter, dominated by the Rams. We'll see Reinhouse check in a moment here for the Senators. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Rams by 7. Adams with it on the right wing, throwing to the left for Timmons. Back to the left arc here for Nesbitt with a minute 8. Between the circles for Millsap. Rams stranded around the perimeter here at the moment, just trying to kill some clock, it would seem, as Nesbitt has it on the left wing. 18-11, your Ram lead. All of it brought to you by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. They're the #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Off of the wing, coming to get it, Millsap. Fighting Day. Able to keep it on behind the back dribble where he finds Adams at the center circle, who looks for Timmons in front of the scorer's table. Left-hand dribble for Cole, goes to the far side. Now right at the circle, leaving it for Nesbitt with 30 seconds left. He'll drive, goes right block for the layup, good. Makes it look easy. He's in double figures. And the Rams lead 20-11. Size not a factor yet here against the Senators. 12 seconds to go. We're in the second, 20-11, Rams by 9. Day with a left-hand dribble up top. Sturm coming to get it for a 3. It's no good. Rebound to the Rams with 2. They will heave from three-quarter court. Hits the rafters, and that'll take us to halftime. After 2 in Springfield, the Mount Vernon Rams 20, Springfield Senators 11. We'll come back with your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
This is Jeff Schmidt from Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC. We offer the best price and best selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in the area, like the new 2022 GMC Sierra. No matter where you're heading or what task needs tackling, there's a GMC Sierra 1500 that's perfect for you. Right now, get discounts up to $2,500 on 2022 GMC Sierra 1500s. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Shop the lot or online at schmidtchevrolet.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Listen up, Ram Nation. Winning is in your blood, whether on the court, field, or in the classroom. You never settle for less than the best. When it comes to taking your game to the next level, consider Rend Lake College. With over 100 programs in NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you will be getting a win with high-quality education. Whether you want to build skills and join the workforce or go to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price, RLC is the obvious choice to accomplish your goals. Visit rlc.edu. Rend Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show starts now.
20-11, Rams outscored the Springfield Senators 16-2 in the second quarter. They lead by 9 here at the break. As we welcome you into the Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show, we're on 94.1 FM, WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting. As we hit the top of the 6 o'clock hour here in the Central Time Zone. And right now, in the midst of this Mount Vernon Rams basketball contest, again, they lead the home team here tonight on the road, 20-11. Our stats are compiled, but we'll go ahead and get those to you a little bit later on in this Walgreens DC halftime. We'll tell you about Walk-In Wednesdays at Walgreens DC, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. every week. Meet directly with Human Resources to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on the spot at Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. We'll take a quick break, come back, get you the percentages and the stats and the scoring of this one as the Rams outscored Springfield 16-2 in that second quarter. The halftime lead for Mount Vernon, 20-11. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
This is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
Are you ready for your team to get their license? I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. I know it's a little scary when you see your kids backing out of the driveway by themselves for the first time, but knowing that your young driver has the proper protection from Country Financial could make you feel better. Call today, 242-4024, or visit me online at josh.finley@countryfinancial.com.
It's truck time here at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. Chris Wilson here. If you've ever wondered what you'd look like behind the wheel of a brand new Tacoma or Tundra, I'm here to tell you we can make it happen. Not only are these trucks dependable, they are sharp. We've got 60 months, 4.29% APR for qualified buyers. And with interest rates these days, you know that won't last long. The Tacoma and Tundra are both loaded with features you won't find on any other truck models. Come check them out at Munkin Toyota and tell them Chris sent you.
I hear people say that global warming is affecting the storms we have here locally. This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wild, and my question to them is, does it really matter? In my business, no one ever asks why the storm hit their home. They just want to know, can I rebuild it? If you're not certain if your home can be rebuilt or what's actually covered in your policy, then stop by my office, find me online, or flag down the State Farm Jeep. Don't assume you know how your insurance works. After the storm is too late to find out. Call us today. We can help.
Watch the Rams in stunning high definition via the Section 618 app, powered by Rend Lake College.
Back here in Springfield, in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, here the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Springfield Senators 20-11 here at the break. They outscored Springfield 16 to, I wrote that backwards in my book, 16-2 in the second quarter to take this big lead. Taking a look at your stats, first for individual scores, the Mount Vernon Rams have a game-high 11 from Devontae Nesbitt, 3 from Colin McClure, and then 2 each from Roland Adams and Wyatt Pilson, as well as R.J. King. Meanwhile, the scoring at a premium in that second quarter for the Senators. They have 6 from Robinson, 4 from Hanson, and 1 from Hartman for their 11. Only 2 points in that quarter came with the free throw line for Springfield, while the Rams shot much better. They got better looks inside, went 6 of 9. They knocked down a Mason Sons Plumbing 3 finally. We'll talk about the shooting stats now. As inside, Rams were 8 of 15 for the half for 53%. 1 of 4 from the outside for 25%, while they were 9 of 19 from the floor for 47%. They shot 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 50%. Senators, meanwhile, were 4 of 14 from the inside after going 0 of 3 in the second quarter for 29%. They were 0 of 2 from the outside in the second quarter, now 0 of 5 from the arc in the half. That gives them a total of 4 of 19 for 21%. They did shoot 50% from the free throw line as well, 3 of 6. Rams out-rebounded to the Senators 14-11 as the offensive boards picked up in the second quarter. Turnover disparity, there isn't one now. It's all even. 8 turnovers apiece for each team in that first half. Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting walk-in Wednesdays from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. every week. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on the spot at Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. We'll come back, get you set for the second half of action here in Springfield. We're in the capital city, where the Mount Vernon Rams have 20, the Springfield Senators have 11. Take a break, get you set for quarter number 3. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
94.1 FM. We're live tonight on the Section 618 app, or watch us on your smart TV, Roku device, Amazon Fire Stick, whatever it may be. Find us on YouTube at WMIX Sports. 20-11, the Rams lead at the half. A 9-point game here after 2 on your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. Don't forget walk-in Wednesdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every week. Meet directly with HR. Apply and interview, and offers will be made to qualified candidates on the spot at Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. About a minute before we get started with the second half here in Springfield. And for the Rams, you looked at that second quarter. It's not that it was a bad first quarter. Trouble controlling the pace, trouble controlling the tempo for Mount Vernon. And then after they got a tie and got a lead, they started to slow it down a little bit and then force more turnovers. They got more offensive rebounds. They're able to get their bodies in place in the paint. And in doing so, outscored the Senators 16-2 in that second quarter. As a result, they lead by 9. It's simple math. And for the Rams, keys to the second half, really going to have to keep that up. But how much longer will the Senators play cautious? They got a couple of fouls apiece on Day, their point guard, and their big man inside, Brandon Robinson. So were they a little more tentative because of that? Not necessarily foul trouble with 2 apiece, but that may be a point of caution for Joby Crum here. We'll see what happens as we get started with the third quarter in the second half. This has been your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. Reminder that Rams Sports on your radio, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams here on WMIX. Appreciate the hospitality from everyone here at Springfield High School. Smiles and friendliness as soon as we walked in the door. The athletic director, Lori Smith, took care of us before we ever got here. Joby Crum and the maintenance staff took care of us when we did arrive. Stolen away. Easy layup for Devontae Nesbitt. So another miss and another rebound. But it was stolen away by the Rams. And now 20-11. Rams doubling up the Senators. They throw up top to Hanson. Looks to Hartman left wing. Day, bounce pass underneath. And then stolen away. Another turnover. This time is Robinson. slowly into the front court this time. Numbers already in front for Nesbitt. Wide open three on the way. Adams, it's good. Set shot for Roland Adams. He knocks down the Mason Sons Plumbing three. And the Rams' dominance since the second quarter continues. The run is now 21-2. Right side, it's Logan here. 6:38 mark of the third. Underneath to Robinson, and looks like it was stolen away, and then they stepped out of bounds. It'll stay with Springfield. If you've been injured, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. It's experience you can count on and a reputation you can trust. 14-point lead for the Rams here on the road. 6:33 mark. It'll be Hanson out of the corner, down to Logan on the right wing. Day wide open three on the way. His first field goal still not there. Rebound will trickle out of bounds. It'll belong to the Rams here. 6:23 left in the third of a 14-point game, 25-11. With an affordable close-to-home education, NJCAA-sanctioned sports, and over 25 different clubs to join, Rend Lake College offers everything you could want and then some, including a big three by Kerry Richardson that you see thanks to Rend Lake College. A Mason Sons Plumbing three-pointer. Didn't expect him to shoot that so quickly. Now an answer on the way. It's good. That's also a three by number 24, Artez Hansen. Try to stop the bleeding a little bit. Cuts it to 14. 28-14. Rams doubling up the Senators. 5:57 mark of the third. Nesbitt across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. He'll throw to the far sideline for Richardson, who knocked down a big Mason Sons Plumbing three a moment ago. Dribbles to the wing. Going to come left side. Bounce pass. A little give and go, or should say high-low, as that's a nice bounce pass to Adams. A little backdoor lay-in. It's 30-14. Rams up 16 now. 5:35. They smell blood in the water, and they have all the momentum. Day to the right side for Hanson. A ball fake. Steps to the top of the key. Looks to the left wing, nothing there for Day. Ball fake again, goes right wing. Day looks to guide Hanson. Crossover dribble into the paint. Shot is going to be high off the glass, no good. Robinson put back is there. Second chance points for Brandon Robinson. He has 8. And another offensive rebound that was. So second chance points for the Senators here. Down 14 now, 5:03 in the third. It'll be Nesbitt from the right wing going the rest of the way. High off glass, no good, but a foul. And 2 shots coming at the free throw line for Nevante as Bourret has 13 on the night, looking for 14 and 15. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 until 4 at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. As Nesbitt will go to the line, shoots a pair. Dribbles, gets ready, prepares for the shot. It's good on the first. He'll have another. Make it 31-16. Rams struggled the first 2 nights of the season, and tonight just looked like they're starting to put things together. And with 5 to play in the third, they lead 32-16 as Nesbitt makes both free throws. Left-hand dribble here by Empson across the timeline. Tough play there for Scheffler. It's going to be tipped. It's into the backcourt. Kicked, and this one will be a scrum. It's on the Rams' offensive end. We'll have a jump ball, maybe. Let's see what the final verdict is. Waiting for the mechanic. There we go. There's the thumbs up. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Mount Vernon here. 32-16 your score. Inbound will come from McClure right of the bucket off of the baseline. He finds Nesbitt. Maybe he was looking for Adams. Nevante passes defender, jump stop, free throw line kick. That'll go to King, trying to fight to the basket, and he will. Doesn't look like he really got a shot attempt, but let's see if they go ahead and give it to him as he sneaks to the free throw line. They'll give him 2. So 32-16 as the Rams are back at the line here in the third quarter, 4:38 mark. King makes the first, he'll have another. Starting lineups earlier presented by Hall Insurance Group. Let Hall Insurance Group shop for you. Call 618-244-7500 or go to hallinsgroup.com. 33-16, trying to make it 34. Knocks it down. 18-point lead for the Rams. Pressure of the full court variety as the Senators almost lost it out of bounds. They slip it across. Scheffler up the right sideline. Shuffling his feet, it looks like Adams on the defense, and that'll be a foul on Rowland. So it'll be Empson to inbound. Left of the bucket off of the baseline. High pass. Good recovery there by Scheffler. Back to Ipsum on the right-hand dribble. Switches to a left hand off of the right wing. Met by Devontae Nesbitt. They skip a pass over to the left side for Scheffler. Ball fake off the right by Reinhouse. He'll drive. He's hand-checked, and that'll be the third foul on the Rams here in the second half. Buying a vehicle, simple, easy, and fun at Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. You can shop all their brands at wholesowers.com. Out of a box set here for the Senators on the inbound. It's into Kevin Cruz out of the corner. Right-hand dribble for Scheffler. We'll see Wyatt Pilson next dead ball for the Rams. Cruz off a turnaround, no good in the paint. He's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. So 4:09 mark, third quarter action here, 34-16. Rams have been dominant since the second. Trying to keep it going here as we near the midway point of this third. First free throw in round is off the back of the iron. Iron unkind as it did not drop right back through. It bounced around a few more times and then fell off. So Pilson checks in for R.J. King, and for the Rams it is Richardson, Adams, Nesbitt, McClure, and Pilson in numerical order. Second free throw good. Cruz makes 1 of 2. It's 34-17. Rams doubling up the Senators on the road here in the third. We're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. We're going to look for a Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard in a moment. Left wing Adams looks like he has a seam, goes baseline, beats his defender. Wicked first step, beat the defender, got the layup, and it's 36-17. Empson in the front court gets it right back out of the corner, and we're going to have another hand check. This time it's on Nesbitt. So King took a seat with 3 fouls. That's just the first on Bourret. Tony Wiltz, your good neighbor State Farm agent. Find him around town in that famous white State Farm Jeep as they find Scheffler right wing. Dribbles inside the free throw line. Stolen away by Devontae. Kicked out of bounds. Big turn of events there for the Mount Vernon Rams as Nesbitt leaped high into the air. Tipped that one back in play. It'll be off the foot of the Senators, and the Rams will inbound to the backcourt. Devontae Nesbitt with the basketball. 3:39 left in the third quarter across the timeline. Gives to Roland Adams, who's having a big quarter. 7 in the quarter for Roland. Nesbitt going to try to drive. Nothing there off the baseline. 3 on the way, McClure. No good. Back iron. Rebound underneath. Pilson will grab it. It's stolen away. Out of bounds off of the Senators. And they turn it right back over. They got the rebound, but then they turn it over again. 36-17, the Ram lead. 3:23 left in the third. So off of the inbound for Devontae Nesbitt. They'll throw into the corner. 3 on the way, McClure short. Rebound underneath. Be at the feet, saved by Pilson, but recovered by the Senators, and they will throw it away. McClure tried another 3. Rams looked like they had the rebound initially. They turned it over. And then the Senators try to play too quickly, and they do the Rams a favor. Ram of the Week award presented by Josh Finley at Country Financial. Talk to him today about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. Deep in the backcourt, it's Timmons who checked into the ballgame. Up ahead, Devontae Nesbitt across the timeline. Right side, good ball fake. Goes to the hole and is fouled. Misses it, but he's fouled. Into the line to shoot 2 more. We'll go to Devontae Nesbitt, who has a game-high 15. Roland Adams is hot on his trail with 9. So Nesbitt to the line. We'll shoot a couple here with the Rams up 19, looking to turn it to 20. First free throw good. He does just that. I'm going to try to go blackjack here with 3:07 left in the third as we await Morrison to return to the game. In and out. Rebound will go to the Senators. Into the front court, Empson. Far sideline, Reinhouse. Back to Empson. Looking right, has Hayes. Now right sideline, they find Browning. It's a whole heap of new assortment of Senators. I'm not sure if it's the 3 line or just the 2.5 line. Right wing Ibsen with the basketball off of the arc. Feeds inside, almost stolen away, but there's a hand in there from a Ram, and that'll be the Rams' 6th team foul of the half. So that'll be Bourre's second, as Nesbitt picks up a couple here in the half. Big bounce pass here. Rhinestone trying to work the defender. Lost it and stepped out of bounds. It'll be Ram basketball on the 6th turnover of the quarter for the Senators. Millsap, Adams, Morrison, Timmons, and Pilson for the Rams. They're in the backcourt as 1-2-2 full court here, it looks like, from the Senators. Morrison looks back door, wide open. Pilson, numbers close. He waits, they clear. He gets the bucket. Pilson has 4. Good job by Wyatt. It's 39-17. The Ram lead 22. 2:15 left in this third quarter. Brought to you by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. Empson with the basketball with a right-hand dribble toward the corner. Looking now to Ryan House, pardon me. It's a bounce pass outside the paint for Kamalafe as he'll work inside and get the bucket. Good look. Valor Kamalafe. And it's 39-19 as basketball ends up out of bounds, and the Rams will keep it. Timmons will inbound in front of the scorers table across the way to Morrison with 1:52 to go in the third. It'll be Millsap on a pass. Looks to the free throw line, Pilson. Wide open Morrison. He'll drive. Left-hand layup, no. Tip back, not there. Tip back by Adams, not there. Timmons gets it again. And the Rams will try to reset, and it'll be tipped around. As the Rams got some offensive rebounds, but this will go the other way. Oh, man. They tried, didn't they? And now this will go the other way out of bounds. And it looks like Mount Vernon last touched it on a strip. With 1:25 left in the third, it is 39-19. The Ram lead 20. Quick inbound to Komalafe. We'll see what the call is. Looks like they might go foul. Tim Holloway pleading for a jump ball. That's what I thought it was going to be, but there's also could be a foul call in there. They're going to talk it over with 1:24 left in the third. Again, it's 39-19 Rams. They're going to report the foul to the scorer's table. 2 shots for Komalafe. First free throw good. 39-20. I'm laughing at the sideline conversation. Normally I don't get to hear that from here, or where I am in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Second free throw good. Make it 39-21. The lead 18 for the Rams with 1:24 to go in the third. Deep in the backcourt to Quentin Millsap with the basketball. Skips it ahead. Morrison has Pilson trailing up the left side. Nothing at the back door. The speed of the Senators shut that back door. And now inside Millsap, throwing it to the top to Pilson. Underhand toss to Timmons, who will give to Millsap. Back to the right wing for Morrison. Jacob will drive. No, he won't. He'll throw it to the top. Cole Timmons looking left for Millsap with a minute. 1 minute to play in the third, 39-21. The Senators are in the bonus the rest of the way, lest we forget. Morrison picks it up at the center circle, throws back to the far side for Millsap with 46 seconds left. 39-21, Rams by 18 if you just tuned in. 94.1 FM or watch us live on the Section618.com app, driven by or powered by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating. 34 seconds, right of the circle, rolling Adams. Now Quentin Millsap left of the circle at the volleyball line. Tapped, a back tap and a turnover. Leads to Empson up ahead, trying for the layup and a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. With 24.6 seconds to go in the third quarter, 39-21 Rams. And 2 coming at the free throw line for Seth Empson, who is 0 of 2 from the floor tonight, but it will look to go 2 of 2 from the free throw line. First free throw good. Makes them both. Good-looking free throw shooter. Good. 39-23 the score. Rams lead is down to 16. They'll have it. Timmons lobs across to Millsap in front of us. Now he'll dribble through the center circle. Give to Adams. Far sideline. Morrison goes back to Millsap with 9. Now with 8, trying to get some clearing. We'll have a reach foul here. Looks like that's on Matthew Browning, number 20. That's just their third. Richardson, Nesbitt, and McClure are going to check back in for the Rams. Morrison, Timmons, and Adams will take a seat. Adams will get a breather. (39-23), 16-point game here in Springfield. 5.9 seconds to go in the quarter. McClure near the buzzer for a 3. No good. Underneath, Richardson looking to put it back up, and what's the verdict? Foul on the floor. So Richardson never got the shot off as McClure missed the 3. 1.3 seconds left in the third. Rams will have to inbound quickly or get the shot quickly out of the box set. They look for the inbound, and Nesbitt at his feet tries to get it off at the buzzer. It wouldn't have counted, and it doesn't go in. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and after 3, the Mount Vernon Rams 39, Springfield Senators 23. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
People's National Bank has 2 great CD specials for you. A 9-month CD at 2% APY and a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY. Come in today to take advantage of this limited time offer. Stop by any People's National Bank location and open a 9-month CD at 2% APY or a 15-month CD at 2.5% APY today. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Annual percentage yield accurate as of September 27th, 2022. $500 to open and obtain APY.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
We head to the fourth here in Springfield from the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. I'm Chris Hugo on 94.1 FM and the Section618.com app here tonight. As it'll be Springfield starting with the basketball to start the fourth. Up the right side, number 21 with it is Mahoney. And they narrowly avoid throwing it away as the Rams will tip it out of bounds. Inbound will come Impson. That'll end up with Mahoney, who looks to the far side. Out of the corner, good ball fake. Impson trying to force it into the paint. We're going to end up with a bump foul on Devontae Nesbitt. Bottom of the hour, this is WMIX FM Mount Vernon, free service from Withers Broadcasting. Free throws come at the line out of the bonus. First one on the way is no good. Rebound will go. Return no good by Komalafe, and let's see what we get on this one. It'll be a travel and turnover on the Rams after the defensive rebound. Okay, then. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital. Advanced care close to home. Let's see. 39-23, 7:40 left in the fourth quarter. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show to follow. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, superior selection and service. Find your perfect ride at Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC on Broadway in Mount Vernon as we are in the middle of an SSM Health timeout. Rams up 16, 39-23 on the road, looking to get their first win of the season after 2 rough spots. Monday night, a tough loss on the road at Granite City. And last night, a tough loss to the Triad Knights. Quick throw into the corner from left of the bucket. It'll be a runner now for Hayes. It's no good. A rebound to the Rams. Able to hang on this time. And it'll be Navante Nesbitt trying to get it in the front court with 7:30 left to play. Hands off to Richardson, left wing. He'll drive free throw line. Curled around. Now goes to Millsap. 39-23 Rams. 7:18 mark of the fourth. McClure has it. Right in front of us at the scores table. Wide open baseline for Millsap, but the number's closed. He avoids the wide open shot, and the rebound will trickle out of bounds. Not sure what the plan was there, as I'm just not sure if he didn't want to go up with that hand, that wide open, but they do give it back to the Rams. Say it was off of the Senators. Looking for the backdoor play. Marlon Price, there it is. Executed well. Good find on the inbound by Millsap to find Marlon Price. 41-23 Rams with 7 to play here in the fourth. Empson with the basketball as Sturm getting ready to check in. Lob play to Komalafe. Turnaround, good. Stutter step to the block and got the layup, and it's 41-25. But lower Komalafe. And now Nesbitt speeds into the front court. He'll go mid-post. Into the paint, Marlon Price stripped away. And the Rams will turn it over, their second turnover of the quarter. Going up the left side and playing too quickly are the Senators. That bill vetoed by the Rams. And now it's Millsap throwing to the right sideline for Navante Nesbitt. Bourret has it. 6:18 to play in the fourth. 41-25. Ram lead 16. Nesbitt throws to the far sideline for Millsap. Going to back it up with a right-hand dribble. Steps on the S in Senators. Now comes center circle. Throws to the dome on the near side of the floor to Kerry Richardson. Kerry with a right-hand dribble against his counterpart Scheffler wearing number 1. And hands off to Millsap, who comes back around the perimeter to the near side where he finds Colin McClure. See what the call is going to be here as McClure went far side, looked to hand it off, and that'll be a quick foul on the Senators. And now both teams will shoot free throws the rest of the way. So Timmons checks in. The Rams look to have Richardson, Millsap, Nesbitt, McClure, and Timmons. Good find on the side out of bounds. Good tip, Timmons to Nesbitt. Has it on the near wing with 5:47 to play in the fourth quarter. Right-hand dribble through the circle. Far sideline for McClure. Hasn't dribbled yet, but pivoted, and now will dribble to the near side and will hand off as the Rams may reverse here with Millsap. Nope, picks it up, trapped. Nice bounce pass to the top of the key. Timmons, who finds the corner McClure. Back to Millsap as the Rams are flexing off clock here with 5:20 left in the fourth, and we'll have a reach foul. They will foul Kerry Richardson, who will go to the line for the 1-and-1. A 16-point game, and it's now 41-25. Rams on top. All the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. No good on the free throw. Rebound now will go to the Senators. Almost stolen away here as they will not turn it over. That's tipped into the backcourt. No over and back. Good recovery there by Browning, looking to the right side, able to find Scheffler. Right-hand dribble, 5:04 mark of the fourth quarter, 41-25 score. Ram lead 16. Coming around to get it now, number 22 is Soriano Hayes. To Komalafe into the paint. He'll go up over the defender off the back of the iron and no good. Rebound to the Rams. Their fourth rebound of the quarter and into the front court. This is Navante Nesbitt with 4:45 to play. 16-point game, 41-25 Rams. Nice play off the mid-post. Easy lay-in for Bourret, 18 on the night. Make that 17. Apparently I cannot count. My apologies. Looking for the lob. Komalafe outside the paint. Goes blocked, stripped by Nesbitt, and they will call that a foul. And to the free throw line to shoot a couple now will go for Lower Komalafe. It's double bonus time now for the Springfield Senators out of the Central State 8 Conference. Again, they're adding Lincoln next year as a full-fledged member. And in 24, they're adding Quincy Notre Dame football only, as Komalafe's first free throw is good. Cuts it to 43-26. As Morrison will check in here in a moment. Missed the second free throw. Rebound out of the reach of the Rams. Hayes will put it back up. No good. Soriano Hayes, and that time the Rams will get the board. Nice layup by Kerry Richardson. Beat everybody back, beat my eyes, beat my voice, beat it all, and it is 45-26. Midway through the fourth quarter here in the capital city, as with it on the far side is Scheffler. Now to Soriano Hayes between the leg dribble. Bounce pass outside the paint. Komalafe will give it right back to Hayes. 17-footer on the way. No problem. No good. I thought that was going to go in. Instead, the Rams will have the basketball on their fifth defensive rebound of the quarter. 3:53 mark of the fourth, 45-26. At the free throw line, that was Nesbitt getting it right back. McClure, he'll try to drive in, and that's going to be a timeout, Tim Holloway. Some subs will check into the game, but this will be an SSM Health Good Samaritan Hospital timeout. Ooh, boy. SSM Health Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. 45-26, the Ram lead 19 here on the road at Springfield. It'll be a neutral court setting on Saturday night when the Rams come back here to wrap up the Stovetop Stuffing Classic. It'll be the Rams and the Taylorville Tornadoes. 5 o'clock your start on Saturday. 4:45 will be your pregame. 94.1 FM, or you can watch it live as of now on the Section618.com app. Teams will come out of the timeout. A reminder, the Senators are in the double bonus. Rams are in the single bonus. The bonus, if you will, regular bonus. 1-and-1 bonus. Whatever you want to term it, they'll have a box set inbound here off of the baseline. It'll be Millsap looking to inbound. 3:45 left in the fourth. It'll be to Pilson. His jumper outside the paint, no good. Davion Goodwin will come up with the rebound. That's a big offensive board there for Davion. Now it's Millsap with 3:35 left, trying to split the defenders. Able to find Morrison cutting to the basket. In the paint, shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. Looks like Millsap, Morrison, Goodwin, Pilson, and Price for the Rams. Pilson off the mid-post, goes inside, fouled. That one just rolled back off of the front of the iron, and now to the shoot two will go Pilson. Pilson's first free throw, no good. At the end of one, Buffalo leads the St. Louis Blues 1-0. Quick Tony Wilt State Farm scoreboard update. JV won tonight 69-61. Look for that famous white State Farm Jeep. Both free throws no good, but guess who got the rebound? Davion Goodwin. Then the Rams may have just thrown it away across the timeline. They did. Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him worldwide, TonyWilt.com, or look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. 3:22 remains, 45-26 to score. Thanksgiving Eve here in Springfield. We'll have post-Thanksgiving celebrations here in Springfield as well. Wrapping up the Stovetop Stuffing Classic Saturday night. Lob play in to Komalafe, right wing. He'll throw it to Scheffler. Looking for the slide pass down underneath. Komalafe almost lost it, gets it back outside to Scheffler. Sets a screen as he tries to go baseline. Nothing there. It's off of the bum of Pilson. It's a turnover now on the Senators. Into the front court, Millsap trying to hot knife through butter in the paint, not working. And now, as Morrison thought about the shot fake, he did go ahead and fake, but turned the basketball over on a travel. Fourth Ram turnover of the quarter. We have 3 minutes left in the fourth. 45-26 as the Rams trying to get that record to 1-2. Now a bounce pass underneath for Reinhouse. His shot will be blocked by Price. Good block there, but the Rams turn it over off of the defensive board, and they get it right back to Komalafe. Unbelievable. Turnover bugs biting the Rams here in the fourth quarter. They get it across the timeline now, up just 17 with 2:34 to go. Throwing to the near sideline, Marlon Price. Right at the circle, able to find Jacob Morrison. Now to Quentin Millsap. Wide open, Davion Goodwin. He'll drive. Past the defender. Reverse layup, no good. Tip back not there by Pilson. Rebound chased down. Saved by Reinhouse. Then almost stolen away, but a good recovery there. And now let's see what we got going the other way. Stolen away by Wyatt Pilson. Into the front court. Diagonal cut. Leaves it for Price. Layup's good. Price 4 in the quarter. 47-28. Rams by 19 with 1:50 left, and that one almost stolen away. Millsap saved by Goodwin over the baseline. Impressive. Now into the front court will go Millsap underneath. Price misses the bunny. That was a heck of an effort by the Rams, though, to get something set up off the steal underneath on the opposite end. And now into the front court, Hayes. Off of the right wing, looking back to Scheffler. 47-28 the score. Minute 33 to go in the fourth. The Rams look like they're going to hang on here tonight on the road in Springfield. And now lost to the feet of Komalafe. There's going to be a three-man battle for it, won by Davion Goodwin. Up ahead, Morrison. Backdoor, nope, keeps it himself. It's going to be short. Rebound will go to Price, who gives to Goodwin. He'll drive rest of the way and finish it off. No problem. And now we will have a brief timeout to get some subs into the ballgame. 49-28. Rams by 21. Minute 10 left. Brogan Holloway, Jacob Morrison, Camden Laskowski. Who else we got? Jake Page. Timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. And Blaine Brown, the other Ram, into the game. Rhinehouse with it, throwing to the right side for Mahoney. Off of the right wing with a minute 2 left to go. Rhinehouse with it up top. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame to follow. Rams are going to win this one tonight. Right side, Komalafe to the basket. Missed the shot. Rebound will be tipped around, recovered by the Rams in transition. They can't hang on. So they turn it over, and now up the left side will go number 21, Mahoney, who misses. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Ooh, boy. So Mahoney to the line to shoot a pair. Eamon Mahoney. 49-28 Rams, 44.8 seconds to go. And we'll come back on Saturday night. 5 o'clock will be your start against Taylorville. At the moment, radio and live video streaming on Saturday. Thanksgiving tomorrow, Black Friday, obviously on Friday. Free throw in and out. Missed them both. Rams the rebound. Looked like that was Page. Morrison in the backcourt gets across the timeline where he is fouled by number 20, Matthew Browning. And now to the free throw line will go Jacob Morrison. Well, Rams fans definitely love winning because it's what you do, and that's what they're going to do tonight. Discover your next big win at Rend Lake College. There's more than 100 programs in the state's, one of the state's most affordable colleges. As the front end is good by Morrison, he'll get another, and it's 50-28. Streaming presented by RLC. Meant to include that a moment ago. Second free throw, yes. Kind iron that time. It's 51-28. 23-point lead for the Rams. Into the front court, Anton Rhinehouse, pardon me. Gets it back from Sturm, off of the right wing. Now throws to the left side here for Browning. Right-hand dribble guarded by Page. Trying to jump stop in. Throws to the outside for a Rhinehouse three. It's no good. Rebound. Looks like that was Brown off the rebound. In transition, it'll be Morrison off of the defensive board. No good. No tip back there either. Rams can't quite get to it. And now going the other way will be Mahoney, who gets the bucket on the baseline with 7 seconds. Okay. 51-30 as the Rams will dribble it out. No walk away. Walk-off winners here tonight at Springfield. Your final score, the Mount Vernon Rams 51, the Springfield Senators 30. We'll come back with your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show as the Rams are now 1-2. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Ram fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. Here is your chance to get a big win with your next step in education. Ren Lake College has over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes. You know you'll be taking home the dub when you enroll in this high-quality educational experience. Apply the skills you learn in the workforce or continue to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price. Because at Ren Lake College, your journey starts here. Visit us online at rlc.edu today.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show starts now.
Postgame show indeed sponsored by Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC. Superior selection, superior service. Find your perfect ride at Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or log on to schmidtchevrolet.com. Final score here in Springfield. It is the Mount Vernon Rams 51, Springfield Senators 30. I'm Chris Hugo for the Schmidt Chevrolet postgame show, and a 21-point victory on the road. Not so bad on Thanksgiving Eve for the Mount Vernon Rams. We'll have scoring and stats still to come. I just need to write down the percentages. Otherwise, everything is figured and ready to go. But we'll do that next on the Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. The Tim Holloway-led Mount Vernon Rams are stoked tonight to celebrate the holiday with a big win. Now 1-2 on the year. It did not look great to start. They down 9-4, and after a bad first quarter, it was a dominant performance by the Rams the rest of the way. We'll get into all that on this postgame show. Again, your final score, Mount Vernon 51, Springfield 30. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Hey, Ram Nation, let's talk about winning. It's what you do. Whether on the court, field, or in a classroom, you never settle for less than your best. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Ren Lake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be getting a win with high-quality education. You could join the workforce with the skills you'll learn with a certificate or degree, or go to a 4-year college at fraction of the price. Visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM and live tonight on the Section618.com app with stream video of this one as the Mount Vernon Rams victorious on the road against the Springfield Senators. And that is a big win tonight here in a true road game against Springfield. Springfield high out of the Central State 8 Conference as the Rams will wrap up play here at the Stovetop Stuffing Classic on Saturday against Taylorville at 5 o'clock, and of course, they will do so with a 1-2 mark. Let's look at scoring and stats, but first, Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Superior selection, superior service. Find your perfect ride at Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC on Broadway in the King City. First, let's look at individual scores as a team-high 9 off of the bench from Valor Komalafe, 8 from Brandon Robinson, 7 from Artez Hansen. 2 apiece from Seth Empson and Eamon Mahomey off of the bench, and then 1 each from Kevin Cruz and Paul Hartman. Meanwhile, for the Mount Vernon Rams, they get a game-high 17 from Boo Ray Nesbitt, Navante Nesbitt Jr., that is. 9 from Roland Adams. Looks like 5 from Kerry Richardson, 4 each from Wyatt Pilson, Marlon Price, and R.J. King. 3 from Colin McClure, and then 2 apiece from Davion Goodwin and Jacob Morrison. Oh, boy. What a night for the Rams offensively as they, from the inside, were 17 of 38 for 45%. 3 of 9 from the outside for 33%, so still struggling from the three-point land are the Mount Vernon Rams. But overall, 42% from the floor, 20 of 47. They're 8 of 13 for 62% from the charity stripe, while the Senators were 9 of 23 from the inside for 39%, 1 of 8 from the outside for 13%. They shot just 24% from the floor, shooting 10 of 41. They were, however, 50% from the free throw line, 8 of 16. The Rams came on strong in the second, third, fourth quarters rebounding. They out-rebounded the Senators 34-21, getting 12 offensive rebounds, 22 defensive boards. Those were 9 offensive rebounds for the Senators compared to 12 on the defensive glass. Turnover differential, the disadvantage belongs to the Senators at 19-15 in the turnover battle. And that's look at your scoring and stats and how this road got to the Mount Vernon Rams 51 and the Springfield Senators 30. We're going to take our final break of the night. We'll come back with some final thoughts as well as your Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game. It's still to come on this Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at Historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
One more reason Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin?
Hi, welcome to Culver's.
Just take it from our team member, Sarah.
When you order a Culver's Butterburger, you're never just a customer. You're a guest in our home. See, where we come from, people do right by each other. It's why we cook each Butterburger to order just for you, right down to getting the perfect sear on the beef. Delicious. That extra care may be a small town thing, but it's big time important to us.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game are next.
94.1 FM, or we're live on the Section618.com app tonight as we are going to take a look at your Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game. Swing by Culver's and try a juicy Butterburger or treat yourself to a frozen custard. Your Mount Vernon Culver's at Veterans and 42nd Street, obviously in Mount Vernon. Number 3 star got to be Brandon Robinson. He had 6 points in the first half before checking out in the third quarter. He had 8 points, but just looked so smooth on the inside and was perfect from the floor is why he's our number 3 star. Did not miss a shot tonight unofficially. So good night from Brandon Robinson from the floor. The Mount Vernon Rams, meanwhile, will take up our number 2 and number 1 stars of the night. Roland Adams with 9 points. He checked out in the fourth quarter. Again, Tim Holloway subbed freely, not to run up the score. This could have been a much more distant ball game than it was, but the Rams do win by 21. Our number 1 star, Navonte Nesbitt, 17 points on the night, a game high, but just was the catalyst that got it done on both ends of the floor tonight. That speed, that ability, and Boo-Ray, a big night on Thanksgiving Eve. Here in the win against the Springfield Senators. Looking for a fun, fast-paced, good-paying job? Work for the Blue Crew family at Culver's in Mount Vernon. Go to culvers.jobs and search for Mount Vernon to apply today. A big, huge win on the night for the Rams. After 5 first-quarter turnovers and ice cold from the floor, 2 of 7 to start the game. They go on that 16-2 run in the second quarter, and that just turned the tides here in this one. They really never looked back after that, had another big third quarter. Again, they just distanced themselves even more and just kept distancing, ultimately winning by 21 tonight, 51-30. If you're Tim Holloway, obviously some blemishes and some imperfections, but I think you have to love the improvement since last night. Not a lot of time to practice, I'm sure, just a walk through today. Maybe they did a practice. I don't remember if the school was out today or not. My apologies, but a big win. JV got a nice win as well, 69-61, so the Rams sweep the Senators on the road here tonight. And that's going to do it for us. We're back on Saturday as the Rams will battle Taylorville, the Tornadoes, 5 o'clock. We'll be on the air about 4:45, 94.1 FM. We plan to video stream, live stream, if you will, on the Section618.com app. See if the Rams can leave this tournament with a 500 mark of 2-2. Right now, 1-2 after the win against Springfield. The Senators dropped to 1-1. We hope you have a happy, healthy, and safe Thanksgiving. We hope you're not too crazy on Black Friday, but we won't judge if you are, as we hope you're back with us on Saturday at 4:45. If you don't make the trip to Springfield, Again, we'll be live on 94.1 FM. We do plan to video stream it live on the Section 618 app. Wherever you're watching it right now is where we will have it on Saturday night. For Jeff Crow, for Hank Evans on assignment, for Jerry Gass back at the Mount Vernon studio, I'm Chris Hugo on behalf of all of us from WMIX Sports again, wishing you the happiest and safest of Thanksgiving holidays. Final score in Springfield, the Mount Vernon Rams 51, Springfield Senators 30. So long from the capital city.
Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618